Guys, this is gonna be a long one. I am reviewing Oninaki, finally, for the Nintendo Switch. A game about life and death, about regrets and grief. Oninaki is a absolutely gorgeous hack and slash top-down 3D JRPG game by Tokyo RPG Factory, the same creators behind I Am Setsuna and Lost Sphere. This is a game I have actually had my eyes on for a long time. I actually played the demo when this game came out, and I remember I loved the demo, but I had so many games at that time that I didn't, get around to buy it then, but now I have. And I asked on Twitter which game I should buy next, and most of you said Octopath Traveler or Oninaki, so I went with Oninaki, which is a funny name. This game is out on PS4, PC, and the Switch and Xbox One, published by none other than Square Enix. Story. I love the story of Oninaki. I actually paid close attention to every piece of the story all the way. I was like, I gotta know what happens next now. I couldn't stop playing this game. You play as Kagashi, and he is a watcher, which means he helps dead people's spirits pass on to the afterlife, so that they can be reincarnated by piercing the veil to the Shadow Realm, because that is the circle of life itself in this world. If a person dies with unresolved issues, the spirit can be lost and can't be reincarnated. So the Watchers help them and kills off monsters formed from regret, but also wielding demons as weapons. You actually collect demons to use throughout the game, and they too were lost spirits once, and they have no recollection of their past lives, but you can help them recover their memories, which means you will get to learn more about them and get to know their often terrible fates from when they were alive. These stories includes jealousy, tales of grief, loss, shame, and regret. I enjoyed these tales a lot. There are a lot of characters to keep track of in this game, and many plot twists, always making it interesting to figure out what happens next. This game has such a dark theme to it. I love it. There are like murders, mass suicides, kidnappings, all sorts of dark stuff. And sometimes you as a watcher have to actually kill people who want to and are ready to die and get off to the afterlife to get reincarnated. Sometimes the story is just shocking. And yeah, I love it. Gameplay. There is a main hub, which is the city of Saka. This is also where the Watchers has their base of operations. There is not much to do in the city, there's just some people you can talk with and an alchemist that you unlock after a while. The people tend to say something new, however, after every main story event. So I take the walk around the city and hear the new dialogues after every major event. You can fast travel on a very beautiful map that you can view in both the living world and in the spirit world. Here you will unlock new locations as you progress your story. In every location you go to, you can pierce the veil and traverse the spirit world, with a separate bunch of enemies appearing in each version of the world. And you also separately uncover the maps as you traverse them. The gameplay here is real-time action combat, where you hack and slash through enemies with your summoned demon. Each demon represents a different weapon. There is a sword demon, an axe demon, there's a spear demon, a gun and crossbow demon, sight demon, and the list goes on. So the playstyle differs between them. You can have 4 demons with you at a time, and you can also mid-combat change between them. They all can have 4 active skills on them at a time, and this feels amazing. You can unlock and improve on both active and passive skills in each of the demon's individual skill trees. Using points you can only get from using the specific demon you want to improve on, so this is a nice thing to grind towards if you want to complete every demon's skill trees. You can also equip them with better weapons, which you then again can improve on and modify at the alchemist shop in town. So even if bad weapons drop, you can still use them to fuse them to your best weapons to make them become even more stronger. There aren't very much to do in each dungeon, which I find to be a relief actually. This is meant to be just simple hack and slash fun. You heal yourself using potions that drop randomly. I ran out of potions once, but then I just fast traveled to an earlier location to grind up some potions and then go back to the harder area and continue. There's also a bunch of lost souls that needs some help outside of the main story, and they all have their tragic and great stories. It turns out I love being a watcher and help lost spirits. In the world of Oninaki, when someone dies, you're not really allowed to grieve them, because that makes the spirit linger. And if it lingers, it can't be reincarnated, so you can't grieve in this game. I love the gameplay. Graphics. The graphics are mesmerizingly beautiful. I mean, just look at them. The colors! Jesus, the colors are so pretty in Oninaki. Just a bunch of bright colors with great contrasts, and even the menus look absolutely fantastic, and the text boxes when people talk look super crisp. But the Switch version isn't the prettiest version of Oninaki out there. Compared to the PC and PS4 versions, which looks way sharper, the Switch version sorta looks just less sharper. But it never really bothered me. The performance is overall good all the way, except for when using the heavier types of weapons for some reason. Then you can clearly see the frame rate drop. But I didn't mind. You know, it's not that bad. The character models look a tiny bit muddy too on the Switch version screen, but the actual art style of the characters are gorgeous. I really enjoy this art style. Piercing the whale just never gets old. It looks so pretty each time. You can choose between 3 zoom types, all zoomed in, something in the middle, and all the way zoomed out. I have it all the way zoomed out. Music. This game has an amazing soundtrack that I found to be very memorable and unique. All of the audio in this game is amazing, and it really sets the mood when it kicks in. I had to set voices down to 30% because of the battle noises Kagashi makes with certain weapon types. The sound effects are very satisfying. There is Japanese voice acting, and it sounds good. Verdict. The demo is out. So, you know, whatever I say, you can go and download a free demo and try this game right now on the Switch. Do I think that this game is a bit pricey, a bit expensive? Because I saw a lot of people saying that they thought that this game was a bit expensive. No, I don't think so. Not with all the hours that I got into it in mind. I just got really hooked on this game. Another thing, if this game is for you or not, I'm gonna have to say you gotta love hack and slash games. You gotta love that sort of gameplay style. Or it will feel repetitive. But changing your demons gives the game so much variety, and it's so satisfying. I enjoy this title a whole bunch, and it is one I really want to 100% finish. I want to collect everything in this game and max out all of my demons. I love this game. Sorry to say that, but I am giving Oninaki an 8 out of 10. I almost gave it a 9, you know, I could give it a 9, so, you know, 8, 9-ish. It's really good though. So, thank you so much for watching, and make sure you subscribe and hit the like button. And I try to always respond to comments, so try your luck down there, and I will see you later.